When I read the article, I was literally wowed. It's a long article, about 10 to 15 pages, but it is worth reading. I strongly recommend that you take a look for yourself. Before diving into this article, let's hear from Hersh himself.
Legendary reporter Seymour Hersh is here with us today to talk about his bombshell report on who blew up Nord Stream. His report pointing fingers at the U.S. involvement in the destruction of the pipeline. He says the CIA blew it up and lied about it, and he's here with us to expand on his reporting and respond to criticisms. Great to see you, Mr. Hersh. Thank you so much.
Sure. Let's start with my criticism about what you just said. I didn't say the CIA lied about it. I said the White House, the President of the United States and the White House is lying about it, but that's okay. Both of them.
Wow. So now in the article, Hersh claims to have spoken to a source with direct knowledge of operational plans by the U.S. security services to use deep-sea divers to damage the pipeline. This was also agreed by Columbia University professor Jeffrey Sachs.
Frankly, it's been obvious from the start. This was not an easy operation to carry out. It's the kind of operation that the CIA and other covert parts of the U.S. government do carry out rather routinely, by the way. They blow up lots of infrastructure over time, try to keep it hidden. But it was hard to keep this one hidden because the United States was basically the only country with the motive, the means, and rather remarkably, having announced beforehand that the intention was to end Nord Stream.
And this is the announcement beforehand that Professor Sachs was talking about.
There will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
How will you do that exactly, since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control?
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
Wow, does that mean President Biden eventually fulfill his promise? Now, according to Hersh, his source said in on top-level meetings chaired by National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, which were attended by representatives from the President's Office, the CIA, and the State and the Treasury Departments to deliberate on how to destroy the Nord Stream projects as early as 2021. So that's like long before Russia-Ukraine conflict broke out. Regarding the operational plan itself, Hersh alleges, with the help of a NATO ally Norway and the knowledge of Swedish and Danish officials, the U.S. used the military alliance Botrop's 22 drills as cover to plant C4 explosives along the pipelines. The charges, he claims, were detonated with sonar 3 months later. It is clever, isn't it? Planting something 3 months before detonation is like a time bomb with an exceptionally long fuse. If I were the pipeline, I would freak out within a week, watching a bomb ticking on my body. Those pipelines must be tough to last for 90 days.